All of the spring sports were in full swing this week. We have all of the area results.
Lincoln High School football player Kaiser Beeman will be playing at the next level this fall. We will have the details.
The VU baseball team picked up their 16th win of the season. We will have these stories and more coming up on tonight's Sports Buzz. Welcome to Sports Buzz. I'm Kyle Lukes.
And I'm Caitlin Killingbeck.
In softball, the Princeton Tigers handed Vincennes Lincoln its third straight loss on Tuesday, 13-0 in 5 innings. Addie Alton went 2 for 2 with a double, and Gracie Archer also had 2 hits for the Alices, while Delaney Anthis struck out 5 Princeton batters in relief. Princeton junior Reagan E. Tolan struck out 9 Lincoln batters to pick up the win. Carson McGraw, Kimberlyn Wood, and E. Tolan all had 2 hits each for the Tigers offense, and an 11-run second inning put the game out of reach. Up next for Lincoln will be a home game tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. versus Heritage Hills. North Knox fell in conference play on Tuesday when they lost to 10th-rated Northeast Dubois, 14-2. The two teams played even through the first 3 innings, but the Jeeps' offense exploded in the 4th and 5th innings for a total of 10 runs. Bailey McClure paced the winless Warriors, going 3 for 3 with 2 runs and an RBI. Allie Christ tripled and had an RBI for NK. The Warriors will play in this evening at Class A number 7, Clay City. That game is a varsity-only contest at 5 p.m.
In high school baseball this week, the North Knox Warriors had a tough afternoon at home as blue chip foe Lagodi took advantage of home runs. By Lucas Britton and Drew Walker, they beat the Warriors 17-5 in 5 innings on Tuesday. Caleb Archer and Cale Jones led North Knox with 2 hits and 2 RBIs each. And Corbin Jones also had a double and an RBI, while Braxton Yenny had 2 hits and scored twice. The Warriors' best inning was the 3rd, where they scored 4 runs, but the Lions added 7 runs in the 3rd and 5th inning each to put the game out of reach. On Saturday, the Warriors dropped a 15-10 decision to Paoli. Brendan Messel and Caleb Archer had 2 hits and 2 RBIs each, as North Knox led 10-5 after 5 innings, but the Warriors gave up 10 runs in the last 2 innings to lose their first game on the season. North Knox will take part in the Princeton Invitational this weekend.
South Knox baseball won its 2nd straight game on Monday with an impressive win over Heritage Hills. The Spartans struck quickly with 4 runs in the bottom of the 2nd and went on to defeat the Patriots 6-1. Jacob Allen pitched a complete game, striking out 10 batters and allowing only 1 run in the 6th. Caden McKinney led the South Knox offense with 2 hits and 2 RBIs, while Justin Sievers and Dylan Mader had 2 hits each. The Spartans are back in action tonight at home against White River Valley.
On Saturday, the Patriots were held hitless by Springs Valley, losing 10-0 in 6. Rive had 6 costly errors on the day. Walker Lane took the loss for the Patriots. This evening, they will travel to Elnora to play North Davies.
Vincennes Lincoln split their games over the weekend at the McDonald's Double Play Tournament. Games for Friday were washed out, causing a shuffle in the schedule for Saturday. In Game 1, Lincoln fell to Evansville Central 5-2. Raiden Benson had a no-hitter through 5 innings, but the Bears broke the no-hitter with a double in the 6th. Central Riley's Broshears had a grand slam in the win for the Bears. In Game 2, the Alices came back from a 2-1 deficit to beat Gibson Southern 4-2. Raiden Benson had the key hit, a double that plated 2 Lincoln runs to give them a 3-2 lead. Zach Steffi was the winning pitcher, allowing 2 runs on 3 hits, and Jonathan Soderly got the save by blanking the Titans in the 7th. The Alices will be back in action tomorrow when they play Lagodi at 5:30.
Girls high school tennis opened up this week on Tuesday. The Alices bounced Pike Central 5-0 in their season opening match. Peyton Dugan was a straight set winner in number 1 singles, while Abby West picked up a win at number 2 singles, and Maddie Mitchell picked up the win at 3 singles. The number 1 doubles team of Macy Fisher, Kelsey Howdare came back to win after dropping the first set. Jade York and Madison Fleck won a number 2 singles, 6-2 and 6-2. Lincoln plays again on Monday at Sullivan.
Tuesday, the Spartans had no trouble with Washington Catholic, blanking the Cardinals 5-0. The 1 and 2 single matches went to Abby Cunningham and Allie Hayden, 6-1 and 6-0 each, while Grace Arnold swept her number 3 singles match 6-0 and 6-0. Grace Anna Kramer and Anna Provines took the number 1 doubles match 6-1 and 6-0, and Caroline Beard and Grace Carey swept the number 2 doubles match 6-0 and 6-0. Tonight, the Spartans will play their second conference match when they host Lagodi.
On Monday, the Reveille tennis team dropped their season opener to North Davies 4-1. The Patriots' lone win came at number 1 singles, where Kennedy Fry beat Reagan Knepp at 6-3 and 6-1. Number 2 singles, Lainey Oakes fell 6-1 and 6-0, while Claudia Herman lost 6-3 and 6-2 at the 3 singles position. Reveille's double teams both lost the scores of 6-2 and 6-0. The next match for the Patriots will be on Wednesday against Bar Reeve.
Turning to high school track, area teams have had a busy opening week. Tuesday, the Lincoln boys and girls were in a quad meet at Gibson Southern. The boys placed second with a team score of 67, beating Bar Reeve and Evansville Christian. The host Titans won with a score of 130. Dijon Gillis won the long jump, with Darius Hill finishing second. Jordan Donovan finished second in the 110 and 300-meter hurdles. Darius Hill got second in the high jump. Daniel Nash came in the second for shot put, and the Lincoln relay teams finished second in both the 4x1 and the 4x4 100-meter race. The Lady Alices finished fourth with a score of 34, but had some outstanding performances. Greer Harden took first place in the high jump, while Maya Miller took second in the long jump. 100-meter hurdles and 100-meter dash, and Kenna Poyser came in second in the pole vault. Tonight, both the boys and girls team will meet at the Tri-State Track and Field Invitational at Princeton.
The South Knox boys team competed in a quad match at Evansville North on Tuesday. The Spartan finished second with a team score of 75.5. Beating Jasper and Boise, the host Huskies won with a score of 88.5. Winners for South Knox included Calvin Crabtree in 1600, Caleb Cork in the 300 hurdles, Chase Staggs in the pole vault, Sam Singleton in the long jump, and Tucker Risley in the discus. The Spartans will host a triangular meet tonight with Pike Central and Sullivan. The Reveille track team is looking to build on last year's season. The program has several positives starting off in 2023. The number of students participating has grown, which is a real plus for the program. They have experience on the boys team side and some great young talent on the girls squad. Coach Chris Gaffner has high hopes for both teams.
Well, we do have one senior. His name is Ryan Newen. So he's very experienced and he's one of our team leaders. And then on the girls side, we have 3 sophomores who are in their second year. Alyssa Willis, Emma Gaffner, and Blaze Wagner. So they're all bringing some leadership qualities this year as well. So I think between them, it's going to help the new athletes as they move through the season and help them really to get settled in. I think we're going to be more competitive in the Blue Chip Conference. I think I'd like to finish in the top half, so that's a goal. And we also want to try to get more athletes to the regional competition. Last year we had one athlete that made it from sectionals to regionals. I'd like to see some more get to regionals and possibly someone make it to state this year.
Reveille opened up their season on Tuesday at North Davies. First place finish for the girls team included Anna Stevenson in the long jump, Lissa Willis won the high jump, and Callie Clem was the winner in the 800 meters. On the boys' side, top finishers were Ryan Newen, who placed second in the long jump, and John Gaffner was the runner-up in the 400. No team scores were reported. Reveille's next meet will be on Tuesday with North Davies and Lincoln.
The Lincoln golf team opened up their season, beating Tecumseh 177-200 at the Boonville Cross Country Club. The Alices were led by Dusty Taylor and Luke Lindsay. Both golfers carded 41s. Graham Reed and Jackson Stone also shot in the 40s. Reed had a 45, while Stone finished with a 48. On Saturday, the Alices will host the Vincennes Invitational at Cypress Hills Golf Club. Reveille opened their season at the 16-team Springs Valley Invitational. The Patriots finished the day with a team score of 378 for a 6th-place finish. Parker Steininger carded an 83 for Reveille. Curtis Shake shot a 94, Zach Bottoms 99, and Drake Balesa a 102. They will play again tonight when they host North Knox and Lagodi at 4:30.
A Vincennes Lincoln football player has signed his letter of intent to a liberal arts college in Indiana. Kendall Day has more of the standouts college choice.
Offensive lineman Kaiser Beeman has chosen to continue his football career at DePaul University in Greencastle. Beeman says when he visited the university, the uniqueness stood out to him. The opportunity to continue to improve his skill set around great people made this the right choice for Beeman. He says he knows college will be different from the high school level of play, and thanks to Coach Tim Salters, he has been preparing for the jump by hitting the weight room and increasing his max lifts. The thing that he will always remember from his time at Lincoln High School is the community support during homecoming.
Man, homecoming. Homecoming is always the number one that everybody talks about. Coming back and being able to be in the homecoming parade this year was awesome, and it was just a great time. It was festive. It was just a good day.
Right now, Beeman isn't sure what he wants to study at DePaul, but is thinking about a political science degree and to a law degree to maybe come back to the area as an attorney.
In college golf, the Vincennes University golf team hosted a practice round in Bloomington for the upcoming Region 24 tournament to be held May 1st and 2nd. The Blazers were third, shooting a .320. Danville was first at .310, while Rend Lake carded a .319. The next action for VU will be their own spring invitational on April 22nd and 23rd at the Country Oaks Golf Course in Montgomery.
The Vincennes University baseball team scored 8 runs in the first inning and never looked back in crushing Frontier College 12-4 on Sunday. Caden Elliott had triple and 3 RBIs, while Makai Pelzer had 3 hits and 2 RBIs. Jace Parnan picked up the win for VU to push his record to 2-0 on the season. He allowed 1 run and 3 hits and struck out 4. Tomorrow, the Blazers will host second-ranked Heartland Community College in a Midwest Athletic Conference matchup. The first game of that doubleheader will get underway at 3 at Jerry Blumker Field.
The Vincennes University track season is in full swing, and they are looking to continue to get better and faster this spring.
You know, we want to build on what we did indoors, and we had a very successful indoor season with our national champion and 8 All-Americans.
So we got those in the 4x8 relay and the distance medley relay. So also got school records in both of those. So that was kind of the highlight from the distance side.
If everything comes together, I really think we'll be able to win the 4x4 and a lot of the big meets because we compete against a lot of D1 and D2 schools, and I think we'll be able to make a pretty good impression at those places, especially in the 4x4.
This outdoor season, we've got some pretty high expectations. Hopefully, come by nationals, we'll have a lot of qualifiers and we'll have some new school records set in place as well.
As we keep meeting our goals, we keep making even better and faster goals. So I think we're all pretty content, but we're excited to get better.
This past weekend, the teams competed at the ISU Pacesetter Sports Invitational. VU was the only 2-year school to compete. Isaac Stafford won the men's 800-meter event with a time of 1:55.24. Oleg Kashkovs placed first in the pole vault. He cleared 4.62 meters. The Blazers finished 8th overall in the meet. Georgia Fino was the highest finisher for the VU women. She placed 4th in the javelin with a throw of 36.4 meters. The women's team finished 9th overall. The Blazers' next meet will be April 13th through the 15th at the ISU Gibson Invite in Terre Haute. And that's all for this edition of Sports Buzz. For everyone here at Vincennes Broadcasting, I'm Kyle Lukes.
And I'm Caitlin Killingbeck. Join us again next week.